Dateline's hidden cameras have caught a string of men in the act, showing up for a date with a minor they thought was home alone. But you might be surprised at the men arriving next. Again, we want to remind you that some of what you're about to see is sexually explicit. Here's Chris Hansen.
Hello?
Oral first. I love oral.
Want to meet up, baby?
So have you ever been touching your legs, your breasts, slowly?
I'd tear your little
I wish you was here to play with my
Yes, I called by mistake. I had the wrong number. I apologize.
But there's another potential predator who has a history with perverted justice. He doesn't want to come to our house either, so our decoy is now waiting for him in the park. So are Dateline's cameras. He's 48-year-old Frank Sierras. Back in 2004, before Dateline was working with perverted justice, Sierras, using the screen name pitbulldavis2001, chatted online with a decoy who said she was 13. He sent the decoy pictures of his penis and told her,
I want to make love to you. I know I will say I love you when I'm making love to you.
Oh, dang!
Back then, perverted justice put his chat on its website, but Sierras was never charged with any crime. Then, 2 years later, during Dateline's investigation in Petaluma, California, Sierras began another sexually explicit chat with a decoy who told him she was 13.
And he wanted to come, but he was afraid it was a setup. But afterwards, he was remorseful that he didn't.
Fast forward to our current investigation. That same perverted justice decoy tells Sierras she's visiting a friend in Long Beach. They agree to a meeting in the park. And now our decoy is waiting for Sierras to arrive.
Are we copying this, everybody? Everybody on this?
And we're about to find out that Sierras has a violent past. "48-year-old Frank Sierras is driving more than 300 miles to get to Long Beach. He's coming to meet a girl he chatted with online.
48-year-old male coming for a 13-year-old female.
Jeez.
But for this meeting, the decoy is waiting in a park because Sierras said he didn't want to meet at the house.
He's now inbound about 5 to 6 hours from his house to come all the way here and then take her back up there to where her mother lives.
According to perverted justice, Sierras had a sexual chat with an underage decoy before. Now, using the screen name CaliGuy4You2005, Sierras chatted online for almost a month with a decoy who said she was 13. Remember, in his earlier chat, he sent that picture of his penis and talked about making love to a 13-year-old. Well, this time, he's much more careful about what he says. But perverted justice explains why he's still dangerous.
He is really definitely trying to gain the confidence of this child and make her feel special and important. And in a lot of ways, the log isn't the most graphic, but it's very sickening to read when you realize it's total manipulation of a child.
All through the chat, the 48-year-old Sierras compliments the girl.
You're the nicest girl I've chatted with in a long time.
Aw, you're sweet.
He says he wants to buy her flowers, clothes, and chocolates. He even sends her a picture of an audio player he bought for her.
Here's the MP player you're getting. I hope you don't mind pink.
Aw, you're kidding.
But Sierras also tells her she's sexy, talks about her bra size, and about what kind of underwear she has on.
They're not thongs, are they?
Bikini.
Aw, those are hot. That'd be cool if you could model them for me.
He says he'd like to spend the night with her and fondle and kiss her breasts.
I bet they are so beautiful to just look at, let alone to touch and massage them.
Wow.
When the girl says she's visiting relatives in Long Beach, Sierras offers to drive down and give her a ride back home.
Yeah, we could even go to Disneyland or Magic Mountain.
Wow.
Perfect.
Now the decoy is here in the park waiting for him.
I believe by doing that, he felt that he could also survey the area and see who else was around and what the chances were that this was a law enforcement operation.
And in fact, the Long Beach police have the park surrounded, and we're there with our cameras. According to his chat, Sierras is driving an SUV. But suddenly, he drives up in a different vehicle and approaches the decoy.
I don't know what to say, because that's what I am. So.
The conversation is hard to hear, but he's clearly suspicious. The decoy's hair looks different from the online photo Sierra saw.
I dyed my hair, so that picture.
As I walk over to talk to him, he spots me and runs.
He's running.
The police make their move.
Get down! Get down on the ground!
Stop it. All right, all right. Just do what we tell you, all right? Who are you?
We're the police,
Along with
okay?
the police.
Frank, I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
Oh.
We're doing a story on guys who try to meet children online for sex. Do you want to tell us anything about what you were doing in this chat with someone who identified themselves as a 13-year-old girl?
We are going.
Sierras says nothing and is taken away to processing.
In the car, watch your head.
Then, police discover that instead of driving his SUV, Sierras rented this car, perhaps to throw the police off. They also find that pink MP4 player Sierras said he was bringing for the girl.
Oh, maybe a little gift? Yeah, maybe a little gift.
And he was apparently in a hurry to get here.
Along with the directions, it looks like California Highway Patrol cited him for speeding.
And it turns out there's violence in Sierra's past. In 1987, he pleaded no contest to a charge of assault and served 3 months in prison.
What kind of danger do you think would be present for a guy like this taking a young girl for a ride that long, on a trip that long?
He could do anything, and she would be powerless. She's away from people she knows and familiar locations. He could take her anywhere.
Later, Sierras pleaded not guilty to 1 count of an attempted lewd act on a child. Sierras' lawyer told us he has no comment.
Everybody, an old man's talking.
Pornography is so vital in the, pornography is so devastating. It's so destructive when it comes to the human mind. In these individuals, they just continue to fantasize and fantasize. And in that case, you see what happened. I mean, you saw he was in not only S&M, he had a piece of equipment he was wearing anally. He had, stockings on. I mean,